Okay, is the Holy Spirit interested in every area of our life? Yes, He is. Now I'm going to share a testimony of Tiffany's and also my own story. It's a funny story, actually. Okay, so Tiffany is a multi-millionaire. She's an entrepreneur and she's been working with her laptop, an old laptop, since 2010. Tiffany is someone, like she said, she's someone that doesn't really fancy getting new gadgets from now and then, from like point in time, every point in time, just getting new laptops and all that. She just, she thinks that something is still good enough, it's still functional, then why get a new one? So she's that kind of person too. So she's been using this, her amazing laptop. She always says, I've been using my laptop and I'm making millions with it. So she's been using her laptop since 2010, up until few weeks when she wanted to, few days, or let me just say up until when she got to Nigeria. Yeah, she just was taken over by God in Nigeria a few weeks back. And prior to when she wanted to come to Nigeria, and she went out for shopping, and the Holy Spirit prompted her and told her, okay, why she was out shopping, Tiffany, get a new laptop. And she was like, my old laptop, it's still working well. Like there is no need for a new laptop. I was like, I don't need it. Like, and then she kept shopping. But then the urge was strong in her spirit, and she was like, okay, I'm just going to get a new laptop. So she just picked the laptop and then it's in the cart, and she went home. And the day she was to catch up a flight for Nigeria, she was in a hurry, packing up her stuff and all that, and she had so much luggage she didn't want one extra luggage. And then when she was about leaving, walking towards the door, the Holy Spirit prompted her, pick up your laptop, like pack up your laptop. And she was like, no, I don't need it. There's no need for it. But then she just said, okay, I'm just gonna get it. I'm just gonna pick it. I'm just gonna take it along. So she came to Nigeria, and just when she settled into her hotel room, she picked up her laptop. That's the one she's been working with since 2010. That's like 12 years. Oh my god. And she opened the laptop, and lo and behold, the laptop didn't come on. Like it just automatically crashed. It crashed completely, and she was like, are you kidding me? Like so if I had not actually followed the leading of the Holy Spirit asking me to get a new laptop, I could have been stuck at this moment. So she was so excited. So that's for following the leading of the Holy Spirit. Now, funny enough, when she shared that testimony some weeks back, I was like, Victory, did you hear that? Did you hear that? She didn't actually say, okay, that instruction was like, it was silly. I don't need a new laptop. Why should I get a new laptop when I don't even need one? The one I'm working with is still functional. It's still very okay. What's the essence of getting a new one? She obeyed. Now, about my story. So there was this day I was about going to. So I'm actually sharing both of them together because it happened. I would say, okay, what happened to me happened a few days. Let me say like 2 days. So when Tiffany shared her testimony of how she followed, so I was like, okay, I think this is this is for me really. So then what happened that day was I was cooking and I was also getting ready for church later in the evening. So I was just cooking that afternoon, and at first I was cooking with a hot plate. There was light, and I was cooking with the hot plate, and the light went out, and I had to transfer what I was cooking to the gas cooker. So I was cooking with a gas cooker, and I was done cooking. I was about going out, going to church. I was kind of in a hurry, and I got this prompting in my spirit, Vicky, go and check the kitchen door. I actually went to the kitchen and turned off the gas. I was done cooking. I took the pot I was cooking with and kept it on the hot plate. So I was like, I was done cooking. And when I was about going out, the Holy Spirit said, Vicky, go close the back door. And I was like, the back door is closed. At default, I always close that back door. Like I was like, anytime I go out and I come in through the back door, it's just automatic. I lock it. I always lock it. So I was like, the back door is locked. I don't have to go check it out. So, and I'm in a hurry. There's no time for that. Going to that kitchen. It's going to take me like at most 5 seconds. You know, that's if I'm so slow. 5 seconds. Okay. If I'm walking, I was in a hurry. So definitely it's going to take me like 5 seconds or 4 seconds or even less. But then I was like, I was in a hurry, there's no time for that. There's no time for that. So I went out, I ran off. Okay, that was just one. It was actually two promptings I got. The second one was okay. Well, that was while I was still packing my all my things in the room. There was something that I was supposed to keep in the kitchen store, and the Holy Spirit prompted me, go and keep that in the kitchen store. I was like, no, 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 I'm going to keep it in the kitchen store. I'm going to keep it when I come back from church. I'm so late. I don't want to before that. I don't want to get later than this. Like I just need to get to church. Gentle Holy Spirit left me. So I got to church, and just about 10 minutes into the service, I just heard in my head, like, did you know you left your food on fire? And I was like, no, I did not. I was cooking with the gas cooker and I turned it off. I remember clearly, I did that and I kept it on the hot plate. And the Holy Spirit said, yes, you did. You kept the food on the hot plate. And because I was cooking with the hot plate before the light went out, so the light went out and I was cooking the hot plate. So the hot plate was off, right? So it didn't actually occur to me that I forgot to switch off I forgot to turn off the switch. That's the switch for the hot plate. And I the Holy Spirit was just reminding me, said, you know you did not turn off the switch. I was like, no, I did, didn't I? It was very funny. I was like, Holy Spirit, please, just take the light. Take the light. Because I had this feeling. I knew it. Like, when you know that something has happened, I was like, I knew. And I started recurring. And that's the reason why he was actually asking me to go to the kitchen. Like, go lock the back door, go keep that in the kitchen store. And I was like, amazing. Amazing. So that was what happened, and that food was there. The pot was on fire for 4 hours. 4 hours, 4 hours, 4 hours, more than 4 hours, from 4:30 to about 9 p.m. Like that's just one of it. I got home that day and I was like, amazing, Vicky. Let me tell you something to do. You know, do it. And that's just one. It was the day that I wanted to go out to fix my Glow SIM card, and okay, so it got bad, like blocked, and I wanted to fix it. I wanted to unblock it, and the Holy Spirit told me all I needed to do was to get a recharge card and recharge the phone, the SIM card. But I felt I needed to get to the office to know exactly what was wrong. So got on the bike, got to the office, and when I got there, they were like, all you need to do is to recharge. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, why didn't I just listen? But then I felt okay. I wanted to make up for, okay, I already spent tea fair here, right? So I have to do something. So I just walked up to the nearby shop, and then I got an earpiece for my phone. My way back home, got a cab, and just after I alighted from the cab and was walking towards my house, I heard, did you know you just lost your phone? I was like, no, I did not lose my phone. I can't. It's not possible. I was like, no, I walk with my phone. How can I? No, I can't lose my phone. It was very, very funny. Like, I was like, Jesus, why didn't I just listen? Like, don't go. Recharge your phone. Simple instruction. But no, I said no. I got there. The same instruction the Holy Spirit gave to me for leaving the house that I turned down was the same instruction that I received. But then, now, this is not to say that any bad thing that if you did not follow the leading of the Holy Spirit, then bad things is going to happen to you. My pastor always say that the fact that bad things do not happen to you when you disobey the voice of the Spirit or when you disobey God, that does not mean that you didn't lose out on something. It might actually be that, okay, you didn't do what you were prompted to do or what God asked you to do, and nothing bad happened. but you probably don't know what you have lost by not obeying that voice. Like, you're supposed to travel and you had a leading not to travel, but then you felt like the trip was important and you had to travel, and then you didn't get involved in an accident or whatsoever. You arrived at a destination safely, did what you were supposed to do and all that, but then you didn't know what you have actually missed by staying back. Probably if you stayed back, you could have gotten a connection that was better off than what you actually went for, or anything at all. It might be that you needed to stay back because there was something that God wanted you to do by staying back. Or it might just be a way of the Holy Spirit teaching you how to hear better and sharpening your hearing and all, but you disobeyed. So the fact that, okay, the Holy Spirit asks us to do this or God asks us to do that and then we don't do it, that's and then nothing happens, that does not really mean that, okay, after, like, we are safe. You are we are more safe. Like, our safety is when is in following the leading of the Holy Spirit. Because when you don't follow his leading and you feel like nothing bad happened, you don't know. He is all knowing. You don't know what you have missed. You don't know what you have lost. You don't know what it was that he wanted to teach you in that simple obedience that you missed out on. So you might think that, okay, everything is still going on well, but trust me, his leading is the best. Following his leading is the best. That's our safest ground. So I don't know if there's anyone you probably are confused. Okay, what is Vicky talking about? Who is this Holy Spirit she's talking about? I don't even know how to, like, I don't even know if I have the Holy Spirit or not. You can just reach out to me on my DM and we can talk about it. Thank you. Thank you for listening to my testimony and story.